Hi, good morning. Got a couple of things to share with you today. So I'm going to be doing a bit of back-to-back. I seem to be doing that. I seem to have all these other things to do during the week. And then Friday, it's back-to-back videos, and then I just sort of release them as the week goes on. But I have got a few. My desk is absolutely covered here. We're still tidying the craft room. We've got the wall decorated now. We've got some shelves up. I can't see them at the moment, but there's some more to go up and everything. So it's getting there. It's looking very nice. I'm really pleased with that. But I want to share a couple of things with you. And these are going to be really quick videos because of that. First thing I wanted to share with you was this. I got a parcel through the post. I hadn't got a clue what it was because I knew I hadn't ordered or anything. So this is what I got. And we're going to have a look at it properly in a moment. And this was sent with a little note, and it is from the company going, well, we thought they were going to be making the partworks. It looks like it is still going to be happening, but I got this lovely letter, and basically it says, we would like to thank you for your enthusiasm to support the Sindy sort of publication. We've enclosed one free copy, and as soon as the series becomes available, we'll contact you, and I will also offer number 7 free. So I'm like, well, that's pretty good. This is D'Agostini, if I'm pronouncing it right. Apologies if not. So hopefully this means that this, the box, I don't know what the postman's done with it. I think he'd sat on it. It's completely crushed. So this was a really nice surprise. And I know there's loads of us within the doll, well, the Sindy community that have received one of these, because we tried to sort of subscribe and it wouldn't let us. And it was very odd. We all tried because the actual... So I'm holding it the right way around. The actual sort of magazine, for want of a better word, the actual publication was released in certain areas here in the UK. So we all got really excited, but they were only test areas. And I think they did about 4 or 5 editions? If you've already got them, please sort of correct me on that one. I think it's 4 or 5. And that's it, we all got really excited. We're like, oh, we want this. And then it just sort of disappeared. And we're like, oh, they're obviously not doing it. But to me, this indicates they probably are. Whether this is just a placators, I don't know. But it does say when the series restarts. And I'm holding on to those words. That it, we can subscribe then. Whether that's going to be a year away, whether it's going to be 6 months or a couple of months, I don't know. I suspect it's not going to be too soon. Otherwise, why would they send us these to sort of basically keep people sweet? But I really do hope that they do it. It is in conjunction with, it says Pedigree here and D'Agostini. I'm not doing that. D'Agostini. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I do apologise. But what we're going to do, we're going to have a quick look at the magazine, top down, and we're going to also dress one of my girls in here. Because this, as much as this is the horse riding one, first of all, I'm like, well, I've not really got any horses. My dolls have never really been very horsey. But can't even speak this morning. As it happens, about a month ago, we went into a antique centre, and I did actually pick up a Sindy horse and carriage. Not something I would have normally bought. I couldn't resist it for the price. Box was very tatty, but the actual items are in really good condition. So that means Sindy can have an outfit now, because I haven't got, I know, fair enough, I've got one of the new dolls who does have a horse riding set, but this one goes with the vintage, and so it will suit better. So we're going to try it on her in a second. So we'll have a look at it top down if you want to join me, and I will see you in a second or two. Hi, back with our Sindy now. As you can see, I have Molly here. She's still in her winter clothes. She's still in her Christmassy mode. So I think it might be quite nice to pop this little outfit on her. So we're going to get into that in a second. Now, as I mentioned, this was something that was a little bit of a surprise. Bear with me. Hi, here. I'm there. Hi, back with Molly here. She's still in her Christmas outfit, so it might be quite good to pop her in this one. Now, I'm just trying to find, where's my little letter? I got a little letter. It's over there. Excuse me for that. So, as I mentioned in the other bit, I got this letter through from D'Agostini, and it's to me, this means it is going to come out. So we've got to be patient and it might happen. Though, to be honest, because I'm doing the Hatchet one, the Disney house at the moment, I could do with it waiting anyway, because I could do without another subscription. But like I say, hopefully we're going to get this free issue. But it does say when the series restarts. So that's a positive thought. It was nice of them to send this as well. And I know they have sent out loads. I think some of you haven't got them. I don't know what the criteria was. Was it a case of you'd had to subscribe, or perhaps had you sent an email and you had done a bit of everything? So I'm not quite sure why, but they sent these and I thought that was quite nice, as even though the postman sat on mine. I don't know whether he really did, but it looks like he did. So we'll have a little look at the magazine. Now, obviously this is issue 1, so I presume when it comes out, it will start with an issue 1 again. And it is one you can collect, hopefully not so squashed, so you can pop it in a binder. I'm presuming they always do binders, don't they? But a little bit about it, contents, going back in the history, which is great. I mean, it's great for us that, well, wasn't there at the very beginning of Sindy. I was sort of midway, but it's a little bit of nostalgia. But to those that are coming brand new into it, it's exciting to find out the history. So obviously we can see all of the original outfits, the inspirations. This is the little outfit you get in it. Very strange shape. I know they're jodhpurs, but they look a bit bulky. I don't know. We'll see when I put it on her anyway. I've got little shoes rather than boots. Oh, there are little shoes in there. I think it'd look better with boots, wouldn't it? But I'm presuming it's basing it around the original. So I need to have a proper read at this. A little bit, again, about some very famous equestrian ladies there. And then it would have been, if we'd gone on to issue number 2, would have been the air hostess. I quite like that one, actually. So there's lots of little bits of information, a little bit of fun. When I looked originally on the website, there was even a possibility of a mention of a doll. Whether that will happen, I don't know. I mean, they may have taken this off to then go back and decide to do it differently. I don't know. It was, I suppose, a test area, and I suppose that's the whole point of it. They find out if there's any issues or whether it would work in a different direction. So fingers crossed, big fingers crossed, it's not going to take that long. So I'll pop that back there. As I said, this is Pony Club 1963. Now, I was born in 66, so that's why I say I'm slightly... This is my era of Sindy, so I'm sort of slightly off where this is concerned. So the box is ruined anyway. I think somebody... I'm wondering, just looking now, there's bits of sellotape on it. I wonder if, because this has been, you know, they're normally on like a big cardboard backboard. I wonder if these were the ones that were like perhaps returned from the newsagents that were down in the other areas where they were trialling it. That could have been the case. That's why perhaps the boxes are a little bit tatty. So let's slide this out and let's see what the quality of it will be. Oh, this is quite good. Look, this is all cardboard. Got little cardboard coat hangers. So they're not fastened in with anything. Oh, we've got a little bit of plastic there, but not too much. But yeah, these are quite cool because that's a way of sort of fastening things in. And so we've got our pair of shoes here. Really don't need the cardboard. Looks like a hat spin and a little hat. Oh, it has actually pushed out. That's okay. It has actually pushed out. So we'll get all our outfits ready. This is Velcroed. It has got the little sort of studs. Velcro's probably better because eventually these did go anyway. So it probably is better to have it as Velcro. Again, a bit of Velcro. We don't need the cardboard coat hangers because I don't think they're going to stay very well. It's quite well made. That's just a little bit of felt. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Quite impressed with that. So how it fits is going to be a different matter. And then we have a wonderful jodhpurs. I mean, I know jodhpurs wear like that. I just think that they are quite a ridiculous shape. They're quite amusing. And we have a little pair of shoes, which just looking without getting them out of the plastics do look pretty authentic. Now, I do like my shoes. So this is always good. So you can see they look quite similar to what the shoes were like in their day. And I'm planning on doing a video of sorting out my shoes. I bought some boxes and I'm going to sort all the shoes out. It's going to be bedlam when I do it, but I'm going to have a table full of shoes to try and organise. But yeah, they're nice. I like those. So Miss Molly, Christmas hat off. I don't think we need that. Christmas poncho off. And now I've got to get her boots off, but she has got tights on. So bear with me. I'm going to have to pull this off the camera because Ah, that came off. Can you see we've got talc on there? That is the only way to get these rubber boots off, is talc. I can remember the smell of talc very fondly. Not too bad when they've got tights, but when their legs are bare, you do definitely need it. So she's got a cute little tights here, which were from the Sewist. They're gorgeous things that she makes as well. And the little green dress is one that my mum made. And obviously the crochet, the hat and the poncho were my designs. So let's get you out of this, Miss Molly. Molly was one of the first ones I got when I restarted collecting. That is why she sort of ends up being mainly the model for it. So we'll leave your bracelet on. You don't need that. And let's get you some trousers on so you're decent. Come on, let's get some trousers on, missus. Whoop. Get those toes in. Oh, they went on easy enough. The fabric is quite soft. It's not bad. I just think this is hilarious. But like I say, I do know that jumpers were a bit like that, weren't they? Right, so we have a shirt first. Again, nice little sort of red gingham. The seams seem pretty good, pretty sound. And let's fasten that up, and then at least you're part decent, aren't you? That looks okay, doesn't it? I'm just going to keep laughing at the jumpers. I shouldn't laugh at your jumpers, should I? That's not very nice. Right, I've got bits of talc all over my table now. So little shoes, left or right. Let's have a look. Does it make a difference? I think it does slightly. Let's see if we can slip these on without it being a problem. Yeah, okay. So I would have liked boots, but I suppose boots are going to be too expensive for them to produce. And I say I don't know whether the original would have had boots, but boots would have been more practical, I would have thought, for horse riding rather than just shoes. But there you go. So she has this on. I do like the shirt. I think that sits really nicely on her. Let's see if we can get the jacket to sit. The thing is, these have been in sort of these plastic or cardboard containers, just flat for ages. So the fabric's got little bits on it. It's a little bit stiff at the moment. Will it go over the shirt though? That is the question. Looking good so far. Get your fingers out there. That's one side done. Oh, I think I've caught in a piece of cotton. No, it's still caught in a piece of cotton. Why won't your hand go in, missus? Let me put my finger down there. That's okay. There we go. Got a little bit of shape into the jacket, which is nice. That is just felt for the collar, but I suppose that's to sort of give it that sort of look. And let's fasten you up. They need to be folded back a bit better. That's not bad, is it? And let's get that Velcro a bit further over so it's a little bit tighter on the fit. Yeah, I quite like that. What do you think? Please pop a comment in, see what you think, see if you've got one. Tell me if you've got one. I know on the Instagram pages and that people are going, me, you know, so I know lots of people have got them. So if you have got one, let me know. I'd love to hear. Also, if you're planning on subscribing when it comes out, whether you think it's worth it. I don't know how much it is. These partworks seem to be getting more and more expensive. I know they do take a lot of production, but it sort of worries me a little bit that they sort of outprice, you know, because there's a lot of people want things, and you know, if they can't get them, it's a little bit sad, and it seems a little bit sort of unfair. And a lot of children want them as well, and a lot of parents can't necessarily afford. I know the Disney one I'm doing does not say it is for children, but this one I think could be for children. I don't know whether there's an age thing on, obviously, because we've only got part of the leaflet. There's not any other information. I can't see why it wouldn't. I'm pretty sure my granddaughter would quite happily have this. But yeah, it can get a little expensive. Your shoes don't want to stay on, missus, do they? Why not push them on far enough? This is why we all lose shoes. This is why boots would have been better. I keep going on about boots. We have boots. I have quite a few pair of boots for the dolls. So perhaps I've got some black ones similar to these, which I know you're not actually going to see them, but at least it would sort of fit a little bit better. Let's see if this hat fits. I picked Molly because her hair's about the flattest. Some of my others have got sort of quite mad curly hair. So let's see. Will it fit? It does. It fits nicely. Again, if you had the original, let me know. I mean, this is just sort of a felt moulded hat. I don't know what the original was like, so I can't compare, but it looks quite cool. I think she looks quite nice, and I think it's going to work really nice with the horse and carriage I've got, because obviously that is sort of a vintage feel as well. And she looks a little bit more sort of dressy in this particular outfit, doesn't she? I know the newer girl that I've got, obviously hers is a much more modern horse riding outfit, and it didn't really fit with the theme of the other one, but I think this will fit nicely. Keep picking all these bits off. So I think our Molly is going to have to become an equestrian. Perhaps we're going to have to take that pony and trap out for a little ride and take some photographs somewhere, but I did say I would do a video on it first. So I'm just looking whether that shadow, there's a shadow. I can see a shadow because I'm looking top down on the camera. So I'm not sure whether that's... I don't even know where that shadow's coming from. It's got to come from somewhere. A little bit chaotic in here at the moment because, as I mentioned, we've been decorating and I've still got like boxes and bags and things piled up everywhere. It's such a mess, but I will sort it out. But here we are. This is our Miss Molly in her outfit. I think it's very, very cute. I think she looks very, very cute. I think it suits her quite nicely. And let's fingers crossed that this is going to come out. I'd like to think we're going to get some sort of strong notification, or there's going to be lots of adverts or things like that. We might even get a letter to say it's set off because we did try to subscribe. I'm not sure. That would be nice because then that would make it easier for us to sort of get in there and not miss out on anything. But in theory, we're still going to have to subscribe from issue 1 if you're wanting to keep the magazines nice, because I say mine's somewhat crushed, but the first ones are usually only like $1.99 or something like that. And I know I sent somebody else who will have the outfit, so that's not a problem. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you all very soon with some other dolly or toy items, or if you follow my crochet, I will see you with some crochet or some dolly crochet, and I will see you all very soon.